What is going on, my guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Garrett with Game by the Beach, and I am very excited about today's video because as you guys saw from the title, we are going over the 3 need-to-know tips on how to win in Rush Royale. To be perfectly honest, I don't know how I haven't put this video out before, but in any case, we're going to do it right now, and it's going to be awesome. But before we get started, I did want to mention one thing. I've put it at the end of a couple of my videos, but I don't know how many of you guys actually make it there to the very end of the videos. Which the first being, I did create a TikTok. So if you guys want to follow me on TikTok, I put out little previews of each YouTube video every day, so you guys can get a sneak peek of what's going on in the YouTube video, and it's a bit of fun. And I'm going to be putting a little bit more personal stuff on there as well. But also, ask and you will receive. You guys wanted me to start a Discord. I did. If you guys check out my channel, right at the top there is my link to my personal Discord. You guys can come and hang out, and it's much easier there if you guys have any questions or just want to chat about whatever that I can get a notification right on my phone, and we can just chat and hang out and answer any questions and do anything with that. But without further ado, let's jump into tip number 1, which is merge accordingly. Okay, so basically what that means is in every deck, there's going to be your damage unit as well as your support units. And support units are kind of broken down into 2 different units, okay? There's the support units like I'm running in this deck, like the Mime, the Summoner, the Harlequin, as well as Shaman. They're all the support units in type, let's say, A, which is basically they're meant for merging out, and they're not going to actually help you defeat the monsters, okay? So support unit type 2, or type B, let's say, is things like the Bombardier as well as the Chemist, which, increase the damage of your damage units or slow the troops down or anything like that. But when you are merging out, you want to make sure that you're merging so you have as many damage units on your board as possible. You can see I'm doing it right now. I'm leaving my rank 1 units of Zealots on my board, and I'm ranking out everything else. The important thing is, with your support units like the Chemist and Bombardier and Cold Mage and things like that, you want to make sure that you do have some of them on the board. Okay, you want to have at least one. So a good rule of thumb for me is if you have 3 units of those support units, rank out to merge out 2 of them, and always leave 1 on the board, just so you are, you have it in your deck to help support your damage unit, right? So if you're just merging them out completely, you're going to get yourself in trouble. So always make sure you have a couple of those on the board, or at least 1. Honestly, I just try to do 1 and have it be a high rank. So if you have like 2 rank 2 Bombardiers, and then you get a rank 3 Bombardier, merge out the 2 rank 2s. You might as well merge them out and just hope to get a damage unit every single time, okay? So that's tip number 2. We had a little comment right there. Tip number 1, sorry. Tip number 2 is notice the boss that's coming up, okay? Always notice the boss and react accordingly, okay? Adjust your board accordingly, and this is super, super important, okay? So if you're playing PvP, the bosses always come quicker and quicker, okay? At first it's 2 minutes, then it's like a minute 45, minute 30, whatever it was. I don't know exactly what the times are. But when you notice what the boss is, you got to always adjust your board, okay? So I could probably make this into a whole nother video, but let's try to break it down really quick, okay? So there's 5 bosses. First one, Gorgon. When you see that the Gorgon is coming up, you want to make sure that you fill your board, okay? What the Gorgon does when it goes around, it comes down and it freezes your units 2 at a time with rocks, okay? So if you have a full board, that means that there's a less percent chance that the rocks are going to freeze your damage units, okay? So if you have more on your more units on your board, you're going to take it out easier, okay? Similarly, if you're going up against Bedlam, right? Bedlam switches everybody around, okay? So it's always more beneficial to have your whole board full of units so that you have the best chance possible that those units that the Bedlam is going to give you are going to be damage units, so you still are able to take it out, okay? What's after that? We've got the Tamer. So in the Tamer, this one's probably the least that you have to adjust your board out of all of them, because basically, as long as you're going to take it out, you're going to be in good shape. So you want to rank up your units, you want to merge, you want to fill your board, all those things kind of work, and you're going to take out the Tamer just fine. Warlock, again, fill your board, okay? Warlock comes down, steals your units, just one of your units at a time, okay? So if you only have a few of your units and they're all at really high ranks, it's going to come down and take your rank 5. I promise you, it's happened to me a million times. So just have your whole board full, so there's a less chance percentage that it's going to steal away a good unit. Or it's going to steal something random. You know, if you're running like Dryads, something's like Priestesses, and you could combine them out, just hold off for Warlock, because if it comes down and steals your Priestess, it actually gives you mana. So that's another fun fact. And then the last one, Tribunal. And this is the big one, right? Tribunal, everybody hates Tribunal, and there's a lot of like misinformation, let's say, of what you can do with Tribunal or what you should do. I'm telling you right now. So when you see Tribunal, rank up your units and get rid of all of your rank 1 units, okay? When Tribunal hits, you want to have, let's say, half your board, maybe half your board full, and all of them be 2, 3, or any rank higher than that, because it's gonna hit you. If you have any rank 1 units, it's gonna take away, it's not every time, but it's gonna take away your rank 1 units, and it's gonna rank down your rank 2, 3, 4, so on and so forth. It's gonna rank those units down. And then a big thing with Tribunal is you always want to make sure that you're building up your mana, that you're at a nice high mana count when Tribunal hits, okay? So I try to rank out all my, or merge out all my units, get them as high a rank as possible, and then sit for like 15 seconds, probably minimum, so that when Tribunal hits, you fill your board as quick as you can, because it only hits 1 time, and after that, you're all set, okay? Then you can fill your board, and Tribunal's not going to do anything as it goes around, okay? So that's what you do, right? Always notice the boss and adjust your board accordingly. I haven't talked about this game at all. We're playing with my boy Mike. Is it just Mike? Mike? But we're doing pretty well. I love the deck I'm running right now. We got the Zealot. We're running the Shaman. We're Shaman spamming each other, and it helps out. See, Shaman is not a scummy card when you're playing co-op. It really helps out. But tip number 3, and this one is a big one, and it's kind of a higher level gameplay one, which is know the percentages, okay? When you're merging out, know what chance it is that you're going to get another unit that you can either use or merge out again, okay? So if you look at my board right now, I'm basically just merging out my support troops. But if I were to merge out rank 2 Zealots, I would get a rank 3 something, right? We got a rank 3 Zealot right there, which was great. But we would get a rank 3 something that if it's a Harlequin, great, we would turn it into a Zealot. If it's a Zealot, great. If it's a Mime, we can't merge it out yet, okay? If it's a Summoner, we can't merge it out yet, right? If it's a Shaman, we can't merge it out yet. So you always want to make sure you're merging your units as lowest to highest, because if you get a really high unit, that's great, but you're going to get a high unit to where you can't merge it out anymore. So you're going to get stuck, okay? So with this deck, you really just want to sit on your mana, hang out. That's why I'm waiting, because I always try to keep my mana at above 2,000 running the Zealot. But here we go. We're going up against Bedlam. We're going to try and take him out. That guy did a number on his Bedlam, and still going. And our board honestly looks really good. We've got a rank 5. We've got a rank 5 Zealot. We're merging out as much as we can. So here we go. Let's try and go through a couple more examples of what we can do right here. So he's ranking up another one here. So we now have a rank 2 rank 3s. Okay, we got a rank 4 Shaman and a rank 4 Summoner. Okay, so now when I'm merging, I'm trying to merge out my Zealots to get to a rank 4 unit, because I know I can merge it out. Okay, so the only thing is when you merge out 2 rank 4 units like that, the rank 5, it's going to be a little sketchy. But with what we have on the board, if it's a rank 5, if we rank up to a rank 5 unit, if it's a Harlequin, we can turn it into another Zealot, or if it's another Zealot, that's great. But anything else, we're going to be in trouble. So this is where the chances are, right? So there's like a, what is that? 20% chance that we're going to be, or like 25% chance that we're not going to get a unit that we want. But this is what you should always be thinking about when you're going up and merging your units up, okay? If that makes sense. But that's going to be the 3 tips, all right? Video's not going to end. We're going to finish out this co-op and see how far we can get. But those are the 3 tips, okay? We got to merge out accordingly, okay? Make sure you have the damage and support units. We've got the notice the boss, right? And adjust your board accordingly. And then think about the chances for when you are merging your units, okay? Always be thinking ahead, right? We're going to try and play chess in this game, not checkers, right? You always want to be thinking ahead, thinking to the next step. But here we go. We're at wave 35, and we're starting to have a little bit of a hard time. But we're taking these guys out pretty good. And notice when they're getting right to the end of the board. Oh, we took him out. But right here, we're doing pretty well. And this deck is really, really fun to play. We got Summoner, Shaman, Mime, Harlequin, everything like that. And it's not a scumbag deck on the co-op because I'm helping out my partner. But this is why Shaman is so good in co-op, because look at both of our boards, our units are really, really high rank, so it helps out a lot. I think that my highest wave that I've gotten to is about 55. I actually got that today too, but I can't get past. After you get past 50, everything just changes, right? You usually have every 5 waves, you have a my girlfriend texted me right there. Every 5 waves, you get a mini boss, and then every 10 waves, you get a regular boss. As soon as you hit 50, you all of a sudden get like the Tamer right away. You get Gorgon right away. Then Bedlam hits at like 54 or 55 or something. It's pretty crazy, but we're looking pretty good. So right now you can see we are pretty ranked up. Our units look pretty good, but I'm going to rank if I rank up my rank 2. Sorry, I can't speak. If I merge out my rank 2 zealots right now, I'm trying to think about the percentages. If I get a Harlequin, I can turn it into another zealot. If I get a zealot, cool. If I get a mime, I can combine it with that summoner. And if I get another summoner, I can combine it with that summoner. I can't put that finger up. And then if I get a shaman, I can't merge it out. So that's the things that you always want to think about. You want to merge out, and you don't want to just keep merging every single time you get a chance, because you're going to get stuck where you ever get stuck when you have support units. Let's say you're playing Bombardier and you have like a rank 5, 4, 3, and 2 Bombardier, something like that, and you can't merge them out, and they're taking up your whole board. It gets tricky. A better example, like if you're running like Portal Master and you're at lower trophies. If you have like a rank 4, 3, and 2 Portal Master and you can't merge them out, they're doing literally nothing. So that's why you always want to make sure when you're merging, you're thinking ahead. But here we go. Finally, we got a summoner we can merge out. We got another summoner. We're going to merge them out. We got, so now this is where I'm curious here. So I've got a rank 4 summoner. I'm going to merge them out, but right there, that was tough. So I played the percentages, but I don't necessarily know if that was the best play. So I wanted to rank out or merge out my summoner, but I was either going to get a rank 5 Harlequin, which I could turn into a zealot. I could get a rank 5 zealot, which would be great. I could get a rank 5, and those were the only 2 that I want. If I got a mime summoner or shaman, which I got the shaman, as you can see, I'm kind of stuck. Okay, so I'm kind of showing you guys, if you just keep merging out, you're gonna end up getting stuck with higher ranks. So I have a rank 5 shaman and a rank 4 shaman, which I can't really get out. They're not gonna go away anytime soon. But here we are. We're at wave 44. We're actually doing really well in this game, and pretty much my whole board is stuck. So the only thing I can do at this point is rank out a rank 3 mime with my zealot, and my chances are okay. I'm either going to get another zealot, which I can use, obviously. I could get another Harlequin, which I could turn into a shaman, turn into a zealot. If I get a shaman, I can merge them out. But if a mime, I can merge it out. But if I get a summoner, I'm stuck. So playing the percentage chances, I probably could merge it out, but at this point, they're getting right to the end of our board. I'm going to hit him with a good game, and that is going to be it. We hit 45 waves, just chilling out, and that was pretty good. But that's going to be the end of this YouTube video, guys. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will check you guys out in tomorrow's video.